Hello, Andre. It's great to see you. I'm really glad that you made it here today for our meeting. So the last time we met, you were doing really well. Your counts were good. Your health was in good shape. You'd started a new HIV treatment regimen. I'm curious, how is that regimen working out for you?
Mhm. Well, actually, to be honest, I haven't been taking my meds like for the past few months. I guess I just needed a break. Um, Gosh, I get tired of just taking them. Like, even if it's only one pill a day, that's still one pill every day. I mean, I know it might be good for me physically, but also just like, what about mentally? Like just taking that pill is a constant reminder that I have HIV. Every single day I have to think about it. Just even the thought of it right now is just bombing me out, and it just gets so exhausting. So I just quit taking them. But here we are now, right? And have to get counts done, and then in all of this, I just get so embarrassed.
Wow, you've got a lot on your mind. I can see that you've been thinking about this. But the first thing, Andre, I want to assure you, and I hope you know this, is that you have absolutely nothing to feel embarrassed about here. We're talking, working this out. We've been meeting for a while now, so I really hope that you don't feel embarrassed. Um, and understandably, taking one pill a day, that would be something that would be difficult for a lot of us to do. And you understand the importance of taking your pill because, it's going to help you stay healthy physically. I imagine this must feel rather frustrating, really. Can we talk a bit more about this?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
What I'm hearing you say, though, is that it's taxing you mentally, right? Just the
Yeah.
fact of taking one pill every day makes you feel, a bit depressed. Obviously nobody wants to be depressed, right? And so you make yourself feel better by cutting that out of your health regimen. But I'm also hearing you say even that's causing you stress. I imagine this must feel rather frustrating, really.
Thanks. I do have a lot on my mind. And like HIV is just one piece of my stressful life. I mean, I work full time, I go to school part time. It just seems like all I do is work and study.
What are some things that you're doing to alleviate some of this stress?
I mean, I go to the gym and I love the gym, right? It's just my way of just staying healthy and in shape just by working out. Um, and you know what? Like a few months ago, I met this dude at the gym, not even looking for a guy. And we've been hitting it off, and he's a fitness instructor there. And so, like, having him be in that, I feel like that's been helping me a lot and alleviating some of the stress.
Wow. So it sounds like you've got a lot going for you. You know, uh, Staying healthy is obviously part of your daily regimen, and you're even dating this physical instructor, did you say?
Yeah, a fitness instructor.
Fitness instructor. All right. So you realize that your health is important, and you certainly, realize that taking your HIV meds is part of that, right? It's going to help you stay healthy. However, what I'm hearing you say is, when you take your meds, you start to feel a bit depressed. And when feel depressed, nobody wants to be depressed. When you feel depressed, you cut the meds out of your regimen. So, how does that fit with your overall plan for being healthy?
You know, yeah, like when you put it that way, I guess it really doesn't fit.
Well, I mean, I heard you say that, taking a pill every day causes you stress, right? It makes you feel a bit depressed. But I also heard you say that not taking your meds also causes you stress when you have to come and talk to me or, come and get your counts done or anything like that. So, what specifically about that is creating this stress for you?
Hmm. Hmm. I guess I just get worried, about my T cells that they may have dropped, or even if those dropped, then it means like my viral load could have gone up. Those things like freak me out.
So, you know a lot about HIV and you realize that, your T cells may drop if you don't stay adherent or your viral load may increase, right? And that wouldn't be in line with your overall goals for keeping yourself healthy.
Nah, I guess not. I guess not. I mean, we're saying all this, but still at the end of the day, like I still just want to give up. If I have to deal with HIV first in my life, I don't even see the need for any of this. And taking a pill every day, just that just makes me mad. Why even bother be healthy?
You know, I can imagine that this must get a bit overwhelming, frankly, for you. I would imagine it would get overwhelming for me. But I want to point out that you're able to get all the things done that you've got on your plate. You're able to get it all done because you've set these goals for yourself and they're important to you. Just the fact that you're here and talking to me today really speaks to your commitment to your health, So let's talk about maybe some ways that you might be able to stay adherent to your meds and think differently about taking your meds. I mean, your meds are, they're keeping you healthy physically, at least. We want to keep you mentally healthy as well. So, that way you're able to accomplish some of the goals, and keep accomplishing the goals that you're setting for yourself. What do you think of all this? I know I said a lot.
I mean, when you put it like that, I mean, there's some good points you're making.
Andre, I just want to take a minute to really thank you for being so honest and open and having this discussion with me, about adhering to your meds. By having this discussion, you're really helping us maybe look at the whole picture and look at some of the issues that are creating barriers for you to stay adherent. And hopefully, we'll be able to find some solutions together that might work out for you.
Or like my health is important to me, and I do want the most out of life. I guess I wouldn't be working full time and going to school part time if I didn't. But in talking to you has helped, and it definitely helped me like see the benefits of staying adherent, to my meds. I guess even if it's worth just feeling depressed from time to time, right?
Well, I mean, I'm happy to hear the first part of that. So I'm happy to hear that, you're seeing value in our time together. But I wonder if there are ways that you can stay adherent to your meds and not have to feel depressed. Tell me about a time in your past, for example, where something made you depressed or you were down and out and bummed out, but yet you were able to overcome those emotions.
Gosh, I just had a really bad day at work, and I was just almost about to quit. Like that's how much I had it up to there. But before I did that, like I decided to just take a break and step outside for a bit because it was beautiful, and I was like, I need to just breathe anyway. And so I decided to go out and just take a few deep breaths, and just begin to think about like how lucky I am. It's sunny here, it's gorgeous here, and like wow, I'm living here. Like this is awesome. And then I began to realize like how much my job has helped me be able to live in this space. Because when I started thinking from that place, I was just like, is it really worth it? 'Cause I'm beginning to realize we're all kind of overwhelmed, so we're all feeling it. And then I began to realize what I'm feeling, which is a bit, unimportant, in a sense. And so after I started like having those like thoughts and reflecting on it a bit, I immediately like felt more calm and then just went back into the office and got the rest of the work stuff done. And then on my way home, I'm just thankful I didn't quit because I guess I need the money.
Well, I think I'm thankful you didn't quit as well, because that probably wouldn't help you meet some of your goals, right? So
Yeah.
create even more barriers. So we're glad you didn't do that. You see, I want to point out this to you, Andre, is that's a really good example of how you already have the ability to kind of reset your mindset, right? So you've already done it in that situation. It's kind of like flipping a switch in your brain. So maybe think about using some of those same skills you used that day, but only applying them to adhering to your meds. Like, what are some positive things you can say to yourself the next time you start to feel down about taking your meds?
I mean, I guess if I like thought about what I did at work and how that like helped me out, I guess I could just like do something similar and just like reminding myself like in taking these meds, like it is helping me stay healthy. And I do want to stay healthy to achieve my dreams, especially now I got a new boo thing. I'm hoping something works out. Um, but dang, it's just strange. Even just saying that out loud, like that feels good. That feels
You
really
know,
good.
it sounds good. So I'll tell you. And we want you to keep your job. We want you to keep your goals. We want you to keep your boo. And so let's do it. So I'll tell you what. Let's give it a try. Why don't the next time you start feeling you're going to start back on your med regimen, right? Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes. I won't nod my head. Yes, yes.
I'm not coercing you or anything, but you're going to go ahead and start back on your med regimen. Only the next time you start to feel down about it, you're going to remind yourself, hey, this is actually doing me a lot of good. It's helping me keep all of the things that I've worked so hard for. And it's going to only make my future that much better because I'll be healthy and able to do things. So, how does that sound? Think you can do it?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I can do it. Yes.
I think you can do it. And so I'll tell you what, the next time we meet, we'll check in with you and we'll see how well it worked for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Andre.